Welcome everybody back to GoSycamores.com for continuing coverage of the 2017 MLB Draft. Time to talk to our third Sycamore, and that's none other than Jerry McKinney, drafted in the 31st round by the Washington Nationals. Jeremy joins us now. Jeremy, congratulations on being drafted, but take me through the range of emotions for you from your first year at Indiana State, when you had a medical hardship, you were only able to play 6 games, to now being drafted in the Major League Baseball draft.
I don't know. It's been a wild roller coaster so far. Having that medical hardship waiver, it was just tough to kind of bounce back from that. I can't imagine guys having injuries. It was tough for me to sit out basically the rest of that season. But doing rehab really helped me a lot. Got me stronger. Coming out the next season, did really well. Came out this season, started off strong. At the end, went a little downhill, but I still try to battle as much as I could, but it's been fun. I can't say anything else than that. It has been a great time. But yeah, other than that, it's been a crazy ride so far.
I always like to ask this, Jeremy, because it's different for everybody. What was the draft process like for you?
Yeah, it's a pretty tough process. Starting off in the fall, you have people just sending you some questionnaires, talking to you, wanting to meet with you maybe once in a while. And then from there, basically, you go on to your season. And once you get in your season, it kind of goes down for a little bit, and then it starts to amp back up again as you're getting more questionnaires, you're getting people emailing you, you're getting all this stuff. And then if you don't already have an advisor, you got to get an advisor if they start to get a hold of you. It's a very tough process, like I said. Going actually through the process, though, there's a lot of anxiety to it because you do not know what's going to happen at all. And there is no way to predict what's going to happen. So it's just a lot of anxiety built up and waiting around and seeing what's going to happen.
The draft has changed over the years, Jeremy. You can now see all the tweets, get notifications. How did you really consume the draft through the 3 days?
I actually wasn't able to really watch it. I had notifications coming up on my phone, but I've actually been at work the entire week, and the last 2 days I've been at work since about 6:30 this morning. So really, I've just kind of been on my phone every once in a while. Every time somebody gets drafted, I'll have a notification pop up. But yesterday I got home from work and I was laying around and just got out of the shower and started listening to the draft again, and it was a little bit on, and then my advisor finally texted me congrats, and I was like, congrats for what? And then all of a sudden I heard my name called, and I was like, okay, now I know what you're telling me congrats for. And but yeah, I wish I could have been able to sit at home and just watch it, but I was at work. But for the most part, I was really anxious just to have my name called, and I was ready for it. But other than that, it's just a process you got to wait on, basically.
When the Nationals drafted you, were they a team that was on your radar and you knew could be a possibility of where you could end up at the end of the draft?
Honestly, this was one of the teams that I was the most surprised about, because I had talked to the Nationals one time this year, at completely just one time, and it was just a text message asking me some stuff, and I sent them some information. And then I got a call after I got drafted. They didn't call me before or anything. I just got a call right when I got drafted. About 5 minutes after, he called me and said congrats and said, you ready to get out here and play? And I was like, yeah, I guess I am ready to play. And so basically, it was one of the biggest shocks I've had. I wasn't expecting the Nationals to draft me at all, honestly.
Ask this to Damon Olds. I want to ask it to you too. Being drafted with 3 of your teammates, how much more special does that make being drafted for you this year?
Yeah, I'm completely happy for Will and Freeze and then Damon especially, because I know how Damon is. Once he got that thing he hurt his elbow in that last game, and he didn't think he was ever going to throw a ball again, but turned out it was just a strain or something. So I'm very happy for Damon especially, but I'm also happy for Freeze and Will, but I knew those guys had it in them. But just being a close group, I really just hope that we can come across each other again and play against one another. But not only play against one another, but hopefully hang out if we do come across one another. But just getting the name out there for Indiana State is a big thing for us. It's going to help get recruits. It's going to help build our program even stronger than what it could be or what it is. So,
Jeremy, you're working a lot these days, but when will that work turn the baseball?
Right now I'm still talking to the Nationals, trying to make a deal going on. I'm working today. I got to work again tomorrow, and then hopefully by then we'll have something going. And then whenever from there I'll report, get a physical, and then go report to the season.
Jeremy, we're all proud of you here in Terre Haute. Of course, your family back down in Franklin and everywhere across Sycamore country. Thanks so much for joining us. We look forward to catching up with you at the next level.
Thank you. I appreciate it, Luke.
Once again, that was Jeremy McKinney joining us here on GoSycamores.com. We have one draftee left. It's Tyler Freeze. We will talk to him as well, and you will be able to watch and hear that conversation here on GoSycamores.com. But for now, for Jeremy McKinney and everybody with Indiana State Baseball, I'm Luke Martin.